I've always worked in education, and that was something I knew as a little girl. I felt pulled to that, but I thought there was only one way to work in education, which was to be a teacher. I graduated school. I started to teach at the middle school that I went to as a middle school student myself. And at the end of 4 years, I felt like, okay, I've either got to pursue a master's degree so I can keep doing this, or I don't invest in that. Because that's something you should only invest in if you're really sure you want to keep doing it. And I felt like, okay, I'm having these thoughts for a reason. I don't think I really want to keep doing this. But I felt lost. I don't know what to do, after being a teacher. But I found this really cool company that supported educational publishing companies with content creation and all sorts of different projects. So I landed a job there, kind of very entry level, starting at the beginning. And it led to a really great career in education, just in some different ways of ultimately reaching students. Several years after that pivot and working for different organizations and different companies, I felt like, gosh, I don't really know how to describe what it is I do. I don't really even know how to just articulate what it is I like to do. I've certainly liked a lot of the work I've done, but I felt like I didn't know where to go, but I was feeling like I needed to go somewhere. And so I was starting to spend a lot more time on LinkedIn, as one does when you're having those sorts of feelings. And Erica popped up on my feed. We had a few mutual connections, and I clicked onto her profile, and, her offerings certainly sounded like that's something that could be really helpful to me. But am I ready to actually talk to someone and try to explain what I'm going through? And I felt like, if I don't even know how to articulate what my challenge is, how am I going to get help? But loud and clear, like, click here for an introductory phone call. So I said, okay, let's just start there. So I did. I reached out, and we were on a Zoom just a few days after that. And she explained to me some different ways that we could start working together. And then I took some time and thought about it. And I think that for me, it was like I had to look at it as an investment in myself. And I thought about, where else have I done this? And I've worked with a fitness and nutrition coach in the past. And, I saw such great results from that were lasting. And it wasn't just a one and done kind of transaction. And I very much got the sense from Erica that that's how she worked as well. So I just kind of decided, I'm going to do this. This is something I deserve. And what I've been trying to do to get unstuck, it's not doing anything. I'm kind of just spending a whole lot of evenings, again, scrolling on LinkedIn and looking for a job that I don't even know what the title would be. I said, enough. I'm gonna quit this approach, and I'm gonna work with someone who knows what she's doing. And we got started.